Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is PunFood, or just Pun if you prefer. And, well, today we're back. It's been a week. More than a week, I guess, technically. But I needed to take a break just for myself. Last episode, I realized that I needed to sort out some storage stuff on my computer. And then also, just generally, a break was kind of needed, for myself. I need to get out of here. That's what I need. And restructuring how I upload videos, too. So, I think I'm going to cut back on the amount of days I upload again. Probably 3 days a week seems about right for what I can manage at this point in my life. But yeah, today we're going to hopefully take down the Dark Team Star base. I can barely see where Nimble is. But here's a look at the team we're going to be using. We're using Ryder, Furia, Palmera, Cindy, Roll, and Owlure. We're using, well, Dark is weak to Fighting, Bug, and Fairy, of course. Cindy's here because everybody else just kind of feels like Cindy can be there to apply burns with Will-O-Wisp and other stuff. And then Owlure's here just to get experience. I accidentally leveled up Roll one too many levels. Just swept away from me. I thought she was at level 20 when she was at 21, so she's 22. It's not going to be too big a deal. It's fine, honestly, because Roll's probably going to be sitting on the bench for a little bit after this battle, I would say. But everyone on the team is now level 21, and everyone in the party, too, I guess. And here's the cutscene. If I don't get people's voices exactly how they were before, it's been a couple weeks since I recorded, so there's my excuse. Cassiopeia here. I see you're getting close to one of Team Star's bases. I take this means you decided to join my operation. I guess so. Thank you. With this, you're officially a member of Operation Starfall. Hold on a second. Does this Operation Starfall of yours have room for one more member? What? Who are you? The name's Clive. Oh, and how long have you been spying on us? No need to get your hackies raised. I'm a pal of our mutual friend here, isn't that right, PunFood? I guess. Maybe? Ah, shy as ever, I see. We're talking about going up against Team Star here. It's not something you can join in for fun. I'm well aware. I just need to sort out some unsettled business with Team Star, that's all. Besides, I tend to get the job done well. Not that you can take my word for it, but it's true. I suppose I'm hardly in a position to refuse help. Welcome to the operation, Clive. Great! That settles it then. I think I heard your name earlier. Cassiopeia, was it? Who exactly are you? Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. I see. In that case, I won't press you further. Good. Now back to business. Let's talk Operation Starfall. Yes, what would you have us do? Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Star's bases. Then you'll defeat the bosses of the team and put an end to their rule. Put an end to their rule? You mean we need to oust these bosses from their roles somehow? That's right. Team Star is made up of 5 squads, and each of those squads has its own base. You should be able to see the front gates of one of those bases now, in fact. Ah, yes. I can see them over there. On the other side of those is the base proper. And somewhere within that base lies one of your targets, a squad boss. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. Well, that's just the outline. The key to the whole operation is the code that the team has to follow. If someone challenges one of the squad bosses to a battle, they have no choice but to accept. And what's more, if they just so happen to lose a battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. I went ahead and issued challenges to each base under your name, Pun Food. They're basically declarations of war. And now all of Team Star knows that we're looking for a fight. So, let's say we defeat all the bosses, and they step down from their roles. What happens next? The rest of the team crumbles with no one left to lead them. That's what happens. It's a solid plan, but not without wrinkles. Each base has a bunch of Pokemon inside to fend off intruders, and the bases themselves are a considerable size. Your garden variety trainer would be overrun long before they get anywhere near the boss. That's why your skills are essential to this operation, Pun Food. Defeat the Pokemon inside the base and drag the boss out from where they're hiding. First things first, though, you'll need to deal with any grunts that might be guarding the front gates. And what will you be doing in the meantime? Like I said before, I have a history with Team Star. That means I can't operate out in the open. I'll back you up from afar. Alright, and what will my role be? Sorry, but I don't trust you completely just yet. For now, I'd like you to monitor the bases and act as Pun Food support. You're a cautious one, alright. I respect that. It'll be tough again when the plan advances to the next stage. Good hunting out there. Well, go get 'em, Pun Food. You look familiar. I have no idea what you mean, but if anyone asks you about me, remember this. I'm Clive, a normal academy student just like you. Nothing more, nothing less. His name is Clive. I have no clue. Like, that's like the definition of, like, you know, the meme where it's like, you know, I've never met this man in my life, you know? Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of dialogue. Like, I was here, it's been 8 minutes already? Wow, okay. Team how I want it? Okay, let's see if we can try and win a fight with Nimble. Nimble has not, or Ryder, you know, my Nimble, has not evolved yet. So, we'll see how well we can do here, but we got some grunts to deal with. Hello. Whoa, whoa, hold it, you! Up ahead, the base of operations for the Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Sagan Squad. Yup, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amigo, we're left to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but you're that Pun Food kid. You know, that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, he says. Cool as a cucumber. Honesty's not always the best policy, you know. You know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What'll it be? I'll take you on. Gosh, sassy kids like you are we're both students at the school. Like, you don't look much older than me. Get stomped into the dirt. Stomp isn't even a dark type move. Whatever. At least they have, like, a cool battle theme and a cool, like, pose that they make. It's all pretty cool. Oh. No, I'm literally, like, the worst possible matchup for this guy. I didn't alter movesets too much. I relearned Play Rough, because apparently I learned that at some point. My guess is level 20 or 21. Anyway, for Murkrow here, we'll send in Palmera for the Because electric resists flying, and though we're part fighting type, you know, that means it's neutral. We have decent special defense, I think. And we'll just use our Thunder Shock. Oh. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Well, then we'll send in Roll. Yeah. Okay. Please live. Thank you. Roll is pretty physically tanky, so not a problem. This thing's only level 19. Like, Palmero really shouldn't have lost there. Palmera will be somewhat useful upcoming, so it's not bad if Roll takes the spotlight here, I guess. How the heck could I lose? I don't know. Whatever. Finish this up. Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to chat a little with her about that attitude. I'm gonna go into the base now and give the rest of the squad the heads up. We'll come at you at full force if you set foot inside, so you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista! It's funny. It's fun, and it's funny because it's a pun, and I like puns. Anyway. Rototototo. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work! Now, hold up in that base as Team Star's Dark Crew. The second squad. Their boss, Giacomo. Right? It's Giacomo? Giacomo. Giacomo pretty much runs the whole of Team Star, and he's also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. He's a sharp guy. Even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with a wave of grunts, then finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack! Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell in the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the second squad off of the map. Am I ready? It didn't restore my Pokemon. I probably have a revive. Nope, not boxes. I need to change which controller I'm using, honestly. I really should. Okay. No, I'm out of potions. That's good to know. Can I just use my super potion and then I guess the fresh water is like good enough? Cool. Okay. Didn't use too much move things, so right, and I don't want to save because if I do, then I can't re-record should something end up going wrong. Cool. Okay. Ready to challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon in your party. It says first 3 Pokemon. Make sure you have the first 3 Pokemon be the ones you want to use. Anyway. In this case, we got Nimble. Excuse me. Careful now, Punfu. Team Star has a unique way of doing battle. They call it a Star Barrage. To get through it, you need to use the R button to send out multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. If your Pokemon get low on health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. The grunts you'll be facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Bzz, Kurt. Heads up, gang. Some jumped-up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Clearly, he doesn't know who he's messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. To our unwanted guest, if you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. Alright, Star Barrage. Basically, you just auto-battle 30 Pokemon in a row. How well do we think this will go? Okay. Well, Ryder has that covered. You don't get EXP for this until the very end. So, make sure your Pokemon are surviving. I'm not a fan of reviving Pokemon in the middle of battle, but simply for this specific Team Star instant, I might, simply so that they get EXP at the end of the battle. I don't know. Then again, EXP isn't a top priority for me. Okay. Hopefully, we can do well against all the things. Let's talk a bit about the Dark type, I guess. Dark is... There's a lot of confusion over what the Dark type is. And you know what? I should heal my team before I go fight the boss. Yeah, okay. You have 10 minutes. But Dark as a typing, has been very interesting. It was created as a direct counter to the Psychic type. And over time, the identity of the Dark type is almost kind of just become like the normal type, except it has something a bit more unique going on. A lot of Dark moves kind of feel like moves anyone could use, and honestly, I would say that, what do you want to call it? Dark is, in my opinion, just from what I've observed, seems to be the type where if a Pokemon doesn't get any coverage moves, it probably at least gets one Dark move and one normal move, right? So, you know, Dark feels kind of like just, we gotta get the boss. Dark feels kind of like it's, you know, a normal type but isn't normal type, right? But here's the boss of the Dark crew. So these Starmobiles look pretty sick, and you can kind of get the vibe of what Dark's about. It's Giacomo, the boss of Team Star's Dark crew. Dark is kind of about being a rebel. It's known as the evil type in Japan. That's a fact that people often state. But the Dark type can also use moves involving actual darkness, such as Dark Pulse. Though it might be less of like darkness, because Ghost uses a lot of like Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw type stuff. So Dark moves tend to be more about either being sneaky, stealthy, or underhanded. The Dark type is more so about being a little bit wicked, a little bit mischievous, and using tactics that aren't necessarily considered fair. Though that doesn't mean Dark-type Pokemon are evil, rather just they have a tendency to use those more, you know, interesting moves. Honestly, on the whole, Dark to me gives big, agile, moving swiftly in the night vibes. It's not really too defensive. It has 3 weaknesses and only like 2 resistances and 1 immunity. So it's okay. It's kind of mid as a type. It's a type that I think unless you're dealing with Psychic types, you'll either have a Pokemon that's Dark type or you'll kind of forget it exists for a moment. Anyway, let's get back to the story. You done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Pun food, was it? I'm Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? My name has been and will be tomorrow. Oh, he means like, okay. Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started! I think he means started, because, like, you know, Team Star. Anyway, that voice did a number on my throat. I'm going to take a sip of water. You're challenged by Giacomo of Team Star. All right. You don't really think things through, do ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Giacomo has 2 Pokemon at the deck. He's got a Pawniard as his first, and it's level 21. This is his strongest level, but it's not his strongest Pokemon. It's his highest level, not his strongest Pokemon. Pawniard can be a tough opponent. It is a Dark Steel type. Steel is the most offensive type in the game, and thus resists a lot of move, including Fairy and Bug, which are normally super effective. However, Steel is weak to fighting, making his Pawniard quad weak to any fighting attacks. So let's swap in Furia and see how well we can do. If we're lucky, it goes for a move that we resist and or can tank well and maybe gets, that's kind of bad. Unfortunately, it's gonna carry a... Ha! How's that for an opening track? I'll spin you up good, Party Crasher! Oh, this part of the song rocks. Anyway, so, yeah. It's gonna carry Aerial Ace simply because fighting and bug weaknesses are weak. Dark's weaknesses are weak to flying. Therefore, Dark Flying is actually not a bad type combo now that I think about it. Although Dark doesn't provide anything to help flying really. It's more so you'd better carry flying coverage on your Dark types. We're gonna hope for low kick and hope we go first. Thank God. And because it's Steel and Dark are both weak to fighting, we do 4 times damage on a double weakness and instantly take it out. Next up comes Revavroom. Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. It has Intimidate. We're gonna... unfortunately, the best move against these Starmobiles is to stay in and just try to go for damage. The Starmobiles, they act kind of similar to Titan Pokemon. They're basically a Titan Pokemon after you dealt with all the boss's other Pokemon. That's why he only has 2 Pokemon, despite being after Brassius, which wielded 3. It is quite simply because the Starmobiles themselves make for very tough opponents. These things have a lot more health, a lot more stats. It won't show it on here. But, you know, but luckily they're purely the type that of the boss, so our bug type, which was before not the best for taking out the dual Steel Dark type, should do fine here. We're going to go for low kick and hope that we go first and can drop its speed for our next mon. Nope, it's going to go for its signature move, Wicked Torque. I forget if it has a secondary effect, but it's a Dark type move that just is kind of strong. Only this Revavroom that we're fighting can use it really, so I don't know. Anyway, we got Ryder coming in, and we're gonna go for the Pounce. Hope it's going for Metal Sound, but we avoid it. That's very lucky. Pounce doesn't do a lot, but it drops its speed. This is 75. This is not stab, so it's 60. It's less, so we would rather go for Pounce. We're kind of hoping to get hit once and live. Though, wow, okay, we're just avoiding it. You would, think we had soundproof with, how lucky we're getting there. It's still faster, so... Okay. Got off the Metal Sound, which harshly lowers special defense. I believe Wicked Torque is physical. But I don't think I have a choice. I think I need to switch out, now. Man, I wish my controller would cooperate. We'll swap in Palmera. Okay. On the whole, I would say flying is probably my least favorite type. You know, I should really get a full ranking of the types. Grass is one of my favorites. Bug falls somewhere in the middle. Rock is in the middle, maybe on the lower end. Dark, I've liked a lot of Dark types in the past, but what stat did it drop? Special attack. That's fine. We will low sweep this thing. It's still faster, so thank God we're dropping, it used Snarl before. So, yeah. I'm gonna go for another low sweep. Eee. That's not quite a KO. Okay. I would love it if, could have kept people alive. I think we fully lowered speed. We quite haven't. We might go first, but we don't KO, so I don't know if that's a safe switch. Cindy can swap in, I think, here. Let's give Cindy some love here. We can use Will-O-Wisp to burn the thing. Or we could just go for a Fire Spin. We don't want to go Clear Smog. Yeah, okay. We'll go for Will-O-Wisp. Well, it goes for Metal Sound. It's still faster than us. Brevivroom as a Pokemon alone is already fast. And so to have like an oh, right, you can't status these things. Well, we'll go for Fire Spin and hope it does well. Okay. It's fine. This gives us a free switch in to Ryder. I'm sorry, Cindy, but yeah. We'll use Pounce, and it's not the best, but we can at least lower this thing's speed, and hopefully then we can outspeed it. Hopefully. Do we risk it? We probably die in one hit, honestly, and I want to keep Ryder alive. Ryder deserves experience. I didn't want to have to rely on Roll considering I accidentally over-leveled, but who cares? We'll just, even though it's not how Team Star bases work, we'll just say that I got an XP for beating the previous Pokemon. Snarl is fine. We take 10 damage. Lowers the special attack. We're not using it. We have Play Rough, and that's... Play Rough has a chance to miss. Luckily, we outspeed this thing now, so... Come on, we're already at 27 minutes. Just let me beat you. There we go. Yeah, these Team Star bosses are tough. Probably the toughest fights in the game if you're going to be on their level. Alright. Maybe he got so wrapped up in his music that he lost track of the battle. Get it? Get it? Anyway. Guess that's that. About a year and a half ago. Guess that's that. Oh, I need to decide on the voices. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff. So we had a chat and settled on a few plans. A few plans? Like, for what? Operation Star, first of all. And also, a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? Well, we figure we gotta make some team rules like a code, so we'll be able to on the same page. Nice! You'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? Ha! No thanks. Way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but you know how everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, and they wouldn't take it. You got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stay no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly. So you'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council prez isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at right now? I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay. Thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. I did the best I could. Yeah, it might be hard to write a code all on your own, especially when you're understaffed. That one didn't make as much sense. That's a music thing, like, you know, being below the staff. He writes music. Though I guess he's more of like a DJ mixer, not like a composer. I don't know. Maybe he's a composer. It said that he wrote the Team Star theme, so like, I don't know. Maybe he's not a composer. Maybe he was just taking notes. What did they say when he pitched his song to them? Okay, I should stop. Anyway, I wrote that code myself. And there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. Oh my god, this voice is killing me. Breathe. Breathe? Okay. So here, take my star badge, would ya? Well, he seems like a nice guy. We get a Team Star badge, too. I'll give you this choice TM2. You earned it, fair and square. Foul play. Actually, a pretty good dark move for a Pokemon. Honestly, it's pretty good on special attackers as a coverage move. Even though it's physical, and that's because if it bases its damage based on the opponent's attack stat. So even for a special attacker, foul play can be good. So this is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learned those trainer chops at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Nope. I kind of just came into this game already knowing a lot of this Pokemon stuff. I've been playing for over 10 years, anyway. Okay. You like it at the academy? Having fun? Yeah, I'm enjoying it, I guess. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa! Wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word, would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's gonna be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. And where is this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from them in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now? We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So, Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you? Is the sky blue? Let me put it in words you eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. Well, I guess that's that. So we beat one Team Star boss. I wonder what decision the Pokemon devs decided, like, what decision, how did they come to the decision of, like, what types to give to gyms versus Titans versus Team Star people? I don't know. They probably thought fire because, like, they could do something cool with that for, like, a more punk-looking design. But, like, I don't know what, I guess Dark because evil team, but I don't, and Poison again for evil team, but Fairy and Fighting seem a bit out there. Anyway. Rotototo. Pun Food, it's me. It seems Giacomo no longer carries his star badge, the symbol of his status as a boss. He gave it to you, did he? I see. With its boss out of the picture, the Seigen Squad is pretty much done for. Oh, Giacomo. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Alright, we got 5,000. That's not bad, actually. I can buy stuff with that. And we got new TMs. Oh, that's the main thing you get from these bases. You get more TM options for your Pokemon, helping you expand move pools and such. You know, gym badges give you better ability to catch Pokemon as well, or they'll listen to you rather, I mean. And you get 1 TM, you get a TM from here and more TM abilities, and the Titans give you movement options. Gyms, honestly, are kind of the least worth it, except, like, you need to do enough of them to keep your party at a good level. Anyway. Took the liberty of adding new entries, TMs at TM machines. New TMs help improve your battle capability. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to the end of this episode because I'm at 36 minutes and we're not done. Team Star bases take a long time. They're a whole episode on their own, so I'll remember that for next time. Hello. I'm Penny from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. I don't remember your voice, but I remember that. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall. It's part of my independent study, you know? The treasure hunt? I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So, here you go. Your bonus reward from Cassiopeia. You should be able to make a ton of TMs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. Also, I heard all about how you had your Pokemon charge into battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With a trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad bosses left, so, good luck. Bye, Penny. Alright then. So, I guess that's that for this episode. We need to see a Pokemon Center soon. But, yeah. I guess, since we took out the Dark Team Starbase, the Seigen Squad, that puts us at 5 objectives down out of 18. Our next objective, even though this is the closest one, this is actually like level 27, and instead we'll be heading over here, which is around level 24. I can't fast look over there. I have to go all the way out like this. So, over here at the Levincia Gym. So, I guess we'll fly to Artisan, and we'll explore all this kind of stuff and get the rewards around here. And challenge the Levincia Gym. Although I don't know if we'll challenge it next time. But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. And it always will be Pun Food. You know, the battle, I did have to, switch out a bit, but that was more so for the sake of getting the EXP at the end. Because otherwise, for a DJ, he didn't throw a lot of mix-ups at us.